So are you losing track of all the orders you're capturing from your e-commerce store? Then this video is for you. Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to see automatically add WooCommerce orders to Google Sheets. So I'm running an e-commerce store and I have a store on WooCommerce from where I'm receiving all the orders. I want that whenever I receive a new order, I should automatically add all the order details to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. Doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, and that's why I've completely automated this entire process using Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between WooCommerce and Google Sheets. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a manner that whenever I'm going to receive a new order from WooCommerce, the order details are automatically added to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen, everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm adding all the orders which I'm capturing on my e-commerce store, which is WooCommerce, and adding all the order details to my Google Sheets spreadsheet automatically without any manual effort using this automation workflow. So we are going to place an order in this WooCommerce store, in my WooCommerce store, and if I receive all the details automatically here, then this is going to show me the connection setup which I've created is working fine. So here I'm on my WooCommerce store, and let's suppose I want to get the Sonic Wave Pro wireless headphones. I'm going to add this to cart. I'll click on this view cart and I'll click on this proceed to checkout. Here I'll enter some dummy details. I'll enter my email address as latest@pabblytudes.com, my name as latest lead. I'll enter my address as New Street, the city as Indore, the pin code as this, and I'm going to enter the phone number. I'm going to select the payment method as cash on delivery. Simply click on this place order, and as soon as the order has been placed, all these details should be added to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So I'm going to open my Google Sheets spreadsheet and check whether all these details are added there or not. And here it is, we have added all the same details. The name was latest lead, phone number was this 8989, email address was latest@pabblytudes.com, this was the product, and this was the price of the product. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to learn how you can also create this, let's start creating this from the scratch. Here we are going to quickly learn how we can create this setup. I'm going to build the connection between WooCommerce store and Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Now, once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features, that too forever. So here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll click on this Pabbly Connect Access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'll name this workflow as how to automatically add WooCommerce orders to Google Sheets, and then I'll select the folder. Now these are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select it as all automations and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. Now as soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever I receive a new order from my WooCommerce store, the order details are automatically added to my Google Sheets spreadsheet, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new order from my WooCommerce, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking WooCommerce, and following this trigger application in my action application, I will be taking Google Sheets. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take WooCommerce. and in my trigger event I'm going to select it as new order created and then click on connect. So now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect. I'm going to follow the help desk given below and build this connection. For that I'm going to open my WordPress account. Now here WooCommerce is a plugin of WordPress and I have installed that from over here. You have to install and activate that, after which it will start appearing over here. In the help desk it's written that I have to go towards the settings, from where I have to go towards this advanced and then click on this webhooks. I'll follow the same process. I'll go towards the WooCommerce, go towards the settings, and as this page opens I'm going to click on this advanced. Now here on this page, beside this page setup, I can see this webhooks. I'm going to open this option. And here webhooks page has opened in front of me. Now here I'm going to add the webhook. To add a new webhook you simply have to click on this add webhook, and here this page has opened in front of me. Now here I'm going to first name this. So I'm going to name it as Google Sheets, and then I'm going to keep the status as active. The topic will be order created. Then I'm going to enter the delivery URL. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it over here, and then I need to enter the secret, after which I need to select the API version. I will select the latest API version, and then I simply have to click on the save webhook. You will see the webhook will be added successfully here, and here it is, webhook updated successfully. So now if I go back towards my workflow, I would have captured a webhook response. Here you see I have received this webhook ID, which means as soon as I've added the webhook URL here, I have received this webhook ID. And now I'm going to click on this recapture webhook response, and do you wish to recapture the response? I'm going to click on this yes. You will see it will change to waiting for webhook response, and now I need to do a test submission, or I'm going to create a new order so as to capture the webhook response here in this workflow. If I capture the webhook response, then this is going to show us the connection setup which we have created is working fine. So here I'm going to create a new order. On the left hand side where you can see all these options, I'm going to go towards the products, and then I'm going to click on this all products. On the left hand side where you can see all these options, I'm going to go towards this Pab Mart online on the top, and from here I'm going to click on this visit store, and my WooCommerce store has opened in front of me. I'm going to click on this add to cart. So here I am on the checkout page. I'm going to enter some new details. I'm going to enter the email address as new123@pabblydudes.com. Then I will enter my first name as new, my last name as lead. So here I have entered my shipping address, and then I've selected the payment option as cash on delivery. I'm going to click on this place order. Now here let's wait for the response. The order has been placed. You can see all the details. If I scroll down, you can see the shipping address and the billing address with the rest of the details with the product which we have purchased. I'll go back towards my workflow and check whether I've received the response or not. Here let's wait for the webhook response. So here we have received the response. If I scroll down, we can see that we have purchased this cream. We have entered this as the phone number, the pin code as this, the name was new lead, the city is Bhopal, city is Old Street. Then the payment was cash on delivery with the rest of the details. Now here as soon as we have placed the order, we have received all the response in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created is working fine. And now whenever there will be new order, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new order, I want to add the order details to my Google Sheets. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Google Sheets. In my action event, I'm going to select it as add new row and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Here I need to choose my Google account with which I have logged in my Google Sheets, and after choosing that account, I simply need to grant away the permission, for which I need to click on this allow. Here Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect, connection created successfully, and now I need to enter these details. So if I open my Google Sheets, this is the spreadsheet which I have created by the name WooCommerce orders. So I'm going to select this same spreadsheet, WooCommerce orders. As I select this spreadsheet, all the fields which I have in this particular spreadsheet appears here. First name, last name, phone, email, product and price, and over here you can see this. Now over here I'm not going to enter these details like this manually. Instead I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this WooCommerce, and when I click on this field I can see this WooCommerce. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter the first name as new, the last name as lead, then I'm going to enter the phone number as 76761, I'm going to enter the email address as new123@pabblyhuge.com, and then I'm going to enter the product. So the product was this cream, and then I'm going to enter the price. So the price was rupees 400. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering all these details, I'll click on Save and Send Test Request, and we have received the response. And this response is a positive one. Let me quickly open my Google Sheets and check whether I have received all these details there or not. And here it is. We have instantly added all the details. So the first name was new, last name was lead, phone number was this, email address was new123@pabblyhuge.com. The product was this particular cream, and the price of this cream was 400. So now to summarize, we took WooCommerce as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received a new order, and then we wanted to add all the order details to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. I took Google Sheets as my action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and finally added all the order details in my Google Sheets. This is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between WooCommerce and Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. Before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.